Good morning, Mud Pup Thrift. It's Tom, stay-at-home dad extraordinaire for 5 extraordinary children. That only looked like 4 because of the way my hand was. 5. And then, and 1 is dancing right here. That's Evelyn. You guys know Evelyn. Say hi, Evelyn.
Hi.
Comment hi, Evelyn. And then, I'm a full-time eBay reseller. And I just got, you guys know, when I left you yesterday, we didn't have enough bubble wrap to ship Levi's orders. So, I just got a notification on my phone, and that is how you order bubble wrap, folks. Look at this, Evelyn. Is that funny?
Yeah.
All right, let's go inside. So we are chilling in the storeroom. Only like a handful. I was talking big game about how my sales are all big yesterday, and then I only ended up selling $125 all day. But you're gonna have down days. But if you're doing the work, it's gonna pay off. The other Christmas carousel sold. I don't feel like I showed these off super well. They're like, I was saying the lion chasing the zebra. So these like go up and down. The horse goes up and down here. The lion goes up and down, and then there's lights that flash and stuff. These sold for $20. This one sold for $25, free shipping. Super easy. I just individually bubble wrap each one, put them in a box. I've delivered 2 of them so far, and that one will be the same deal. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Handful of other things. 2 shirts and, oh, Backyardigans toy. Pablo. It took me a minute to think. I think his name's Pablo. Something like that. This was tested and working, and Evelyn thought it was hilarious. Sold for $35, I think. I don't know if that was free or plus shipping, but I'll put it up on the screen so you guys can see it. I appreciate you guys watching the videos, liking and commenting and subscribing. If you haven't already subscribed, I'm trying to find a glass, Jack Daniel's shot glass that we bought the other day and it sold already. Yeah, so Levi just listed that the other day. It hasn't even made it into the inventory system yet because I've been a little bit lackadaisical in being out here. A chaser jigger, I think is what this is called. Anyway, you put whiskey in it and you drink whiskey. I think, I don't have any idea. It's a Jack Daniel's piece of glass. We paid $1. It sold for 10-ish, something like that. Yeah, so Pablo sold for $35 free shipping, and this sold for $10 plus shipping. This one's been listed forever, and this one's been listed for a day. Florence and the Machine. This shirt's not in great shape. Sold for $7.99 plus shipping, and then in HE30, which I don't think is in this aisle. I was wrong. It's right next to 80. That makes numeric sense. This is the only one that I have in the 30s. And so in here, there's a Disney shirt that sold for $18 free shipping. So this is Animal Kingdom, Disney, this vintage tag. I don't know what this is. I know that's Kilimanjaro Safari. And I think this is an old dinosaur ride that they used to have. But I don't know what this thing is at all. But Animal Kingdom's probably the thing that I'm least familiar with, because when I used to go as a kid, I went once because it was a brand new park. And then I haven't been there since I've been taking my kids to Disney World. So 1, 2, 3, 4, skipped one, 5. 5 items should be pretty quick and easy packing. And then we're going to see if we can't get through some death pile today. Why is there a reflection on my nose? That's weird. Is it real? Oh, it's a real dot on my face. How weird is that? So I was just doing this and I thought, well, maybe everybody doesn't know this. So this is a 12 by 12 box, 8 inches. 12 by 12 by 8 inches, like that. See? But then on these flaps, I cut a line approximately the same width from one side as from the other. See that? And I didn't measure nothing because it's just not who I am. I approximate and it's close enough. But so then I did it on the other side too. Looks like I got a little extra towards the middle on this side that I didn't get on this side, but it'll turn out fine. Okay, and so with those lines cut in there, if I take this side flap and this side flap and I add them to the long side and put the wider part down, then what happens is that becomes a long skinny box as opposed to a square box. And that's how I'm going to ship the Backyardigans penguin guy. But if you need an odd size box, a long skinny box, it's pretty easy to achieve even with the standard size USPS free stuff. So there is your tip of the day. If you cut, you could measure, you know, off each side, but the principle works even where you saw I screwed it up. It still comes out and you just tape the crap out of it because it's a little bit like there's a hole here. But anyway, there's a tip. So then Pablo fits in there really well, and I'll just bubble wrap him, but he would not have fit in a number 7 box that was still left square. All right, so the death pile's boring, and Evelyn's like, Dad, when are we gonna go to Goodwill? And you know, it takes very little motivation for me to end up at Goodwill. You want to show them your game? Where'd she go? Where'd she go? Where'd she go? There she is, peekaboo. There she go. Where she is? There she is, peekaboo. There she is. Where'd she go? There she goes. Let's go to Goodwill. Ooh, anybody need an ab lounger or an exercise bike? So there are lots of cars in the parking lot, but there are also lots of carts. $6. These are baskets. That's interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 of each. So these are listed really high, and at $6.04, they would make sense to buy. But as you can expect, the sell-through is really, really low right now. And so I think I'm going to skip them for a minute. Pink puppies. Those are crazy. I see some Ninja Turtles.
Dad, can I see both?
Actually, had this. So I was so enamored with this Ninja Turtles that I missed that these are all hardcover Care Bears. They look like they're probably old too. 1984. Now this number here says that this is a second printing. If it had a 1, then it would be a first printing, and then they kind of knock these numbers off as the printings go. Okay, this would be a for sure get at $9.99, except right now it's just an empty box. So I'm hoping I find it sitting on the shelf somewhere. So I'm really tempted by this. It's $1.44, and as you can see, it's the refill for a web slinger, but the box is a hot mess. And the sell-through is right at 100% at like $15. But it's an aerosol can, and aerosol cans have to go ground, which means I'm probably going to send it UPS, which really eats into my $12 to $15 free shipping. Is that a huge pile of Care Bears? Well, and they're $5 a piece. I don't know that I need them for $5 a piece, but there's a bunch. So these are 2020, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, except he's not tagged. Separate. Is this a Care Bear cousin or something? No. Who are you? Purple Batman. Money's just not there on the Care Bears, and now I hear a new cart coming out from the back, so I'm gonna go meet them. Okay, so we grabbed this Roseville. It's not vintage, I don't think, but it's Roseville. And I'm just convinced that I'm going to make money on Roseville one of these days. That's for Asher. It's in the set that he doesn't have. And then these we already talked about. This, I don't know. It's sealed and it's $259. So we're going to try it. And this is a bunch of fake fruit. So, and it's $7.19. But it's like cheap fake fruit, but it's nice looking fake fruit. So we'll see. I know like glass and ceramic fruit does well. I don't know if this like just cheap fruit does well, but in that big pile. So Evie's informing me that this is a game we already have. It is sealed and it's $2.59, but it sells for like $12 free shipping. And it has about 100% sell-through rate, but still not worth getting. Okay, so this is a Faberware urn. It's $5.49. Say hello, you can see me. And vintage ones seem to comp around $100. So we're gonna take it and find out. So a piece like this, that is $15. A person could pretty easily, the legs unscrew, making it maybe 24 by 24 by 24. You get a cube box. It's not like it's going to break except for these. So as long as you secure it, somehow put the legs through there, but protect the top, and then make sure that the top of the box doesn't get squashed down onto these things. It would be pretty easy to ship something like that. There's one sold for $150. There's one listed for $150. Those are both plus shipping. And there's one listed for $285 free shipping. But the thing weighs 40 pounds, so it would cost a small fortune to ship. Timberland is one of those high-end brands that I have never managed to do well with. These are $15, but they're in like unworn condition. Not unworn, obviously there are some small issues, but they're in really excellent shape for a used boot. I'm gonna look into them. So I think the part number is A18ZW. Might be A0740, but we'll see. And the size 10 men's is really good. $5.99 classic Ralph Lauren polo. Made in Hong Kong, XL, but that, man, that pilling, it looks like it wasn't washed properly, it wasn't taken good care of.
And for that reason, I'm out.
It's a no for me, dog. All right, guys, well, I think that was the end of the thrifting trip. We ended up with like one or two other things that were for household, but we didn't get anything else interesting. And yeah, I think that's going to do it for today. It's supposed to snow 4 inches tonight, so who knows what tomorrow's going to look like. Thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing, and we'll see you on the next one.